Alright, I'm back. It's getting real dark. This might be my last video that I do tonight. But anyways, like I said, it's Saturday, January 23rd. Discussing smart meters. Uh, like I said about smart meters, I mean, your privacy is gone. With a lot of technology, your privacy is already gone, so don't even worry about that. But on top of that, being is that it is seems to be a communist system that they're implementing. On record, what they've done before and what they most certainly probably do here is control certain things that you don't want them to control, like say the temperature of your house or how much energy your house uses, because they feel like you're ruining the environment by having it at the temperature you would like it, where you feel comfortable. And there's all sorts of concerns about it. Now, e- even after hearing me discuss all that, you might still be an advocate of smart meters, and that's all right. The thing is, in America, for the most part, I feel like if you want a smart meter on your house, you should be able to get a smart meter on your house. You should be able to get 10 of them. But like I've heard before from other people who have had concerns, you should be able to opt in to this kind of program, like maybe pay a little fee, have them slap a smart meter on your house, and damn, that's awesome. Get going, like slap 10 of them on your house. Be extra smart. Um, but to have an opt out plan where people pay fees is kind of insanely, it's like intensely insane. It's very communist. But anyways, like I said, I have an inside source, and I want to preface this by saying that my inside source, and I'm not going to reveal who it is. I want to go on record, especially if he sees this, but even if he doesn't see this, by saying that I feel like he's a very intelligent guy, and probably uh, um, as far as people I come across on a day-to-day basis, he's probably one of the most intelligent, very smart guy, very like resourceful, um, and all around a pretty good guy. Like I haven't seen him be immoral in any way that I know of. But anyways, this source of mine works for CPS and installs these smart meters and is actually installing smart meters currently on the south side where they're doing it. See, what I would like to point out is not only does it seem like they're screwing the consumer, but at the same time they're really putting the business to the CPS worker because first of all, jobs are going to start disappearing. But by the time 2018 comes around, many of these CPS jobs will have disappeared. Period. So already that's not good for the CPS worker. Now Now they have it to where, I mean, they try to knock on your door and tell you, hey man, we're about to slap a smart meter on there. This is part of their job. These smart meter installers. They knock on the door, say, hey man, we're about to slap a smart meter on your house. Can you let us in the backyard so that we can do it real quick? And like taking your dogs if you have dogs or whatever. If no one answers, which no one really, not many people do in San Antonio, if like you're a stranger and they didn't know that you were coming, they're not gonna answer. So if nobody answers, the policy is that he's to sneak into your backyard in any way if he can, if possible. And what this does is it creates an extremely dangerous environment for the CPS worker because now someone has crept into your backyard and he's a stranger. You don't know why he's there. You didn't call him to say, "Hey, come to my backyard." So now, if a person's at home, they might be very well concerned or even perturbed at the presence of the CPS worker. But not only that, most people do have dogs. A lot of people do have dogs, and some people's dogs, like mine, for example, are intimidating to a lot of people, and might be aggressive, might even attack. On record, dogs have attacked these CPS workers, and Uh, word is that it's not a matter of when, but actually, or it's not a matter of if, but when you're gonna get attacked by a dog. Because really, it does happen a lot. So this is what they do. They go into the backyard, and hopefully, it's not a dog there. But if there's a dog there, it's policy, and they were actually issued. What they were issued was this, basically a PVC pipe with the uh, I guess a long one with a tennis ball at the end of it. All right, to stop a vicious dog who's trying to attack you. All right. As far as efficiency goes, uh, you couldn't almost have anything less efficient for stopping a dog attack than a PVC pipe with a tennis ball at the end of it. Pretty much the only thing less efficient than that would probably be cooked spaghetti. Like, really, uh, it's kind of funny. Like, that's kind of hilarious that they would actually give them that. But that's policy. And according to him, he heard a story, and like I said, this is hearsay, but I got this from a legitimate source. He said that, of course, that's the tennis ball thing is not going to work on a dog. So some some workers tried to find other ways to protect themselves, and one, for example, not here in San Antonio, but installing smart meters, actually pepper sprayed a dog in order to get him not attack him. And apparently the dog went in the house through the dog door, started playing with the baby. Baby died. So babies are dying because of the smart meters. And they don't like putting it on the news. Obviously, that's something you might have wanted to hear on the news, but I didn't hear about it until this guy told me about it. And so babies are dying, people are dying in fires, all sorts of things. You might say, well, that's collateral damage, and I guess that's where you and I would differ because I don't really think about it that way. If one baby dies because of this, then we need to stop this policy. But anyways, extremely dangerous for CPS workers to do what it is that they're being asked to do. Um, and basically, it creates an environment where CPS workers are infringing constantly on the consumers, and at the same time, the consumers, from a CPS standpoint or a worker standpoint, are always infringing on them, and it creates a very, like friction in the relationship between the consumer and the actual CPS worker. Um, I don't even know there could be a worse idea than what they're doing. It seems like a whole barrage of bad ideas clumped into one on this. Uh, but well, see, that's pretty much all I got from from my inside sources about the dog attacks and stuff. And like I say, he's just another guy, and I do respect him. He's making like decent enough money in a time when a lot of people aren't making very good money. Um, so if it wasn't him doing it, it would be somebody else doing it, and we need to be concerned about that. Um, Anyways, I plan to do some more research on smart meters, and I'll let you know if there's any updates. And I'm sure there will be updates. There will be smart meter fires and all the rest before 2018. So I'll keep you updated on that. And I'd like to leave you, I guess, at the end of this video by saying we're still on gas watch. Um, I saw the price today has been the same price it's been for like 4 or 5 days, which is 171.9 a gallon at the pump, which is honestly a lot lower than I thought it would go. And it looks like it might even go lower. And this really is going to be a problem later that was done on purpose. So, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself, and obviously I am. Um, but that's what's to come. Anyways, it's getting dark out. I'll probably talk to y'all tomorrow. Hopefully. For me and my dogs. Uh, y'all have a good one. Stay smart. Get you a smart meter.